let's do Potemkin, which is cool because I can actually do stuff with him, and Axl. Axl
So
Low.
good. He's
good. Really good now,
He's so
right?
good.
Yeah. Dude, there was like, was it FAB or somebody did like footage of like, was it Potemkin or was it another character like punishing Axl's things from across the screen?
Oh, there's a video tutorial on like every type of punish for the Sparrowhawk stance.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so we'll get into that though.
But Potemkin is your grappler of the game. He is slow, he is big, he is strong, and he has a very scary command throw. Yes, so let's get Potemkin up here and Axl.
Yeah, and our confidant for Potemkin was Pignuts. Yeah, local around here, but might not be known well on the online. Or he's known in the online world.
Right. But people just don't know of him in the tournaments.
Yeah, because he doesn't really go to tournaments.
He's the only American player I know who can do Potemkin 6K loops.
Online.
Like, I mean, you know me, I love execution. Still can't do them. I still can't do legitimate ones. I can do 2 6Ks because there's ways to cheat in that situation, but like raw legitimate 6K cancel, 6K cancel, 6K
is so
really hard.
So, yeah.
But
anybody who's played him, no.
Yeah, big, slow command throws. So his command throw, I mean, just does gobs of damage. I mean, look at that.
It's a lot.
Huge amount of damage, but it's super.
And then you can RC it for a little bit more.
Yeah. Sure. You can just be like, I just drained half of your life on that. Whee! But of course, his biggest problem is he has no ground dash, and he has no air dash either, right? So, besides the command throw, he's got this move here, which is really good. You can do it quarter circle forward or back to control which distance you go. Yeah, with punch. The reason why this is nice is because it's pretty safe on block if you distance it right. And then it just helps you get in. So it's just basically one of his faster ways to move, right?
Yeah, and you can also opt the YRC maybe.
Yeah, and then you can, go for shenanigans like this, or even do, what button do they usually use? They slash like this, yeah. So then you can catch people surprised. Oh, or the butt, just like this, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then catch them by surprise and stuff like that. Another special move he has is Trishula, which got buffed in this version, but basically quarter circle, half circle back and kick. The nice thing about this, lots of upper body invincibility, but it's very hittable in the legs, and in this game, because so many characters have jump attacks that hit really deep, it doesn't work very well, but it can go through stuff, like if you do jump heavy slash, yeah, like that. See how it went through like that, right? The reason why it's buffed in this game is if I start it and YRC it, like it'll stay. Before when you did it, it just went away. So you can actually get some, like for example, if I sweep you here, I can actually get some mix-ups going.
Yeah, the best mix-up is the low or dust mix-up because like the flames are so covers them completely. You can't see the startup of that.
Right, of the dust, or just low kick like this, right?
Yeah, or like the sweep or something.
And then to complement his command throw here, he has DP plus heavy slash, which is the anti-air grab, right? And then it has a follow-up move which launches them a full screen away, but on raw hit you can see it's a knockdown. So you can use that opportunity to get in. Speaking of getting in, he has Slide Head, which was his gimmick at the time. This was the awesome grappler gimmick, which was having an earthquake. Now grapplers have gone way past this, but
magnetism.
Basically when it hits them, they get knocked down. You see how long they're down there for? So this gives you a chance to get in, pretty much.
You should feature the other new move he has along with that, because it kind of works
in
tandem with it. So.
But block really quick, low block. So it's unblockable unless the head actually hits. Then it is blockable. Like this.
Oh, but it's a low.
Yeah, it is a low. It is a low, but if you low block it, like it's no longer becomes an unblockable. But there are certain distances that I can cancel into it, and it'll miss, and then you can get stuff off of that. Because I can actually do stuff like, know, in the corner I can get combos off of that, which is really gross because it leads into 6K.
Yeah, because it's an unblockable into a...
Yeah, so basically if I'm in the corner I can actually catch you with like... Whoops, I did it too early.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
sick,
go into combos like that, right? And then, yeah, he does have this move, which is half circle forward plus heavy slash in the air. So this is nice because, for two reasons. Jump really quick. So if I hit you, I can end something, and it's really good corner carry. So just stand there, there. So if I do, for example, a dust combo and I go like this, from start of mid-screen, I'm all into the corner.
Definitely in the corner.
But then, like you said, from a screen away, so go all the way to the screen away, if I catch you with this, you can tiger knee this move, and it will combo and get you
guaranteed
in.
combo.
Yeah, and it gets you in like that. But I've saved the most important move for last, which is hammer fall.
Wait, there's a couple other moves, though.
Oh, have I missed it? Oh, flick, yes, flick. So this is a really important move because this is an anti-projectile move.
I don't know if you can feature it here, but...
Yeah, you should be able to flick that. Come closer.
Oh,
there you
sick.
go. So if it hits a projectile, you can see it produces this giant gob of flame, which is really good because it just goes, and it just goes, and it just goes.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you throw too many projectiles against them and I just happen to flick it, now I can walk in. I basically get in for free, kind of, in a way. You can hit it with your own projectile to stop it, but
that means you have to commit some of your advantage to, you know,
yeah,
and let them come in. Basically.
And then also, just even if you're close up to them, it's just kind of a nice button to throw out every once in a while. You can see you get the stagger on it, and you know that starts up some of the mix-ups here. You know, it's like this and stuff like that. So really nice move. Okay, there's no other move that. And then hammer fall.
Yeah.
So hammer fall, which is sonic boom plus heavy punch. This is his most important special move, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because it has armor, right? So if you like, there it is, right there. So you can use this to fish through and catch a lot of people once they're unaware. Now it doesn't have 2 hits of armor, so you can actually, like, if you did like stand, is it stands? Doesn't that one hit twice?
I don't know which moves hit twice.
Yeah. But basically, it'll lose the 2 hits of armor.
2 hits.
It will lose
if it's
the 2
fast
hits
enough, too.
Right. But the reason why this move is the god, basically, is that if I hit punch in the middle of it, I stop. And so he fakes, right? Like that. What makes this really good is that, basically, if you hit the buttons at the same time, you get pretty much the fastest hammer fall into stop you can. This is called hammer fall break, which you'll see HFB a lot listed there. And the reason why this is good is because you can start using it for pressure as well. So once you get in close, you know, you can go for crazy stuff like into command throw. I haven't practiced this in a long time. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, craziness. You know, craziness like that, right? But not only that, but it's good for getting in from far away. So, for example, if you jump and I get you with this move, then what you do is after you recover, you do it twice to get across the screen, basically.
So it's his best way to move around the screen.
Or even if I earthquake, I actually see some people don't even bother to do the missile move. I just see them do that, and it's really tricky. You have to learn how to charge up in time for it, but then you can get in.
Yeah,
right
once you
away.
learn it, then it becomes like second nature.
And then, of course, one of the most evil things about it is the YRC.
Yeah, it's so good.
Especially because remember how I said you could chain and maybe hit me, but like do a move, hit me in the middle of hammerfall. You'll actually see people YRC, and it's still a YRC. Like when they get hit, they YRC command grab.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's really, really good.
You'll actually see Fab do that a lot. I mean, look at that, dude. That's just so good. It's so good. So that move is a really good move, and you'll also learn that it's super important for combos too, because see, I can basically cancel the delay of this move, and then I can get combos off of that. Oops. You know,
something like that,
do more stuff in the corner and stuff like that. So, really, really, really good.
Does he have any other moves?
Special moves, not that I know of. He does have an anti-air super, very little invincibility now. And then this one's kind of important too, which is just he just puts the shield here. It causes a lot of dizzy, and you can get a lot.
Honestly, I don't see it used very often, so I'm not sure how good it actually is.
Actually, the most times I see people use it are corner combos. Like they have like certain setups, you know, where they throw it and then you get hit and then they do this.
Just some swag combos.
Yeah, well, then it stuns them
and
stuff like that. So I've seen stuff like that. So, but yeah, this character's fun, but he's not good enough yet, in my opinion. He's not quite good enough, unless you can do FAB combos and have godlike FAB reads. So
yeah. All right. So yeah. So his archetype obviously is a grappler. You know, wants to try to get close, but he has, you know, really bad movement relatively bad movement options, which just makes it hard.
He does have a double jump, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's very important for him too.
And he's got a really good jump attack in this button, but I mean, just in general, yeah, movement's going to be his problem. A lot of characters can zone him out really, really well. Not only that, but they can rush him down pretty decently too. He can get rushed down pretty decently.
Yeah, but also his what's good about him too is like he has some really amazing mid-range pokes, like the 2D and like the 5S. It's super good. Yeah, so it's really important for his game plan.
5H is really important
far.
too. Because the thing about it is, like I said, learning the hammer fall is crucial to him. Because you will always have enough time to charge up as long as you start charging up like maybe 2 frames.
Yeah, so it'll become second nature for you to hold that down and be doing that.
So that lets you get in and stuff, or even if you're not in the range to grab, you can, you know, just use it to get in.
Yeah. So the main things you'll learn with him is like for most grapplers, you bide your time and approach slowly so that you get into that position where it's like, okay, now it's Potemkin time, you know, like you make the reads to make them so scared of everything. So yeah, so a lot of players that like making good reads, like this is the kind of character you'll probably like. You know, it's like once you get them in there, you get in their head, it's like, oh man, I've destroyed you. You know?
Right.
So. And then yeah, so the main gimmick, the best way to beat him obviously like to zone him out, make sure it's like, or pressure him so much that he can't deal with deal with it.
Because he doesn't have a lot of good wake ups either. Like this one might be one of his best wake ups. Like you can hit Potemkin because it takes a while before the shield hits, but the shield comes out no matter what. So a lot of times you can just use it to save your ass for a little bit and then just try to get out after that situation. Or
backdash, because he has probably one of the best backdashes in the game.
He's basically invincible the entire time until he lands, pretty much. And not only that, like, so try to hit me, for example. I'll go 1, 2, 3 backdash. Okay, so I'll go 1, 2, 1. Oh, I see. Okay. Oops. Ugh, my backdash timing is off. And then the nice thing about it is, no matter, like, if you backdash, you're like still in range for the command throw. Oops.
Yeah, for the most part, it's a pretty common tactic.
That's so good. So you'll actually see Potemkins, for example, do like they'll do cross up heavy slash or like just jump slash, backdash, and then command grab like that, right? Because you see the backdash, you're like,
in case they like DP.
Yeah, or even just because when you see him going backwards, you're like, oh, he's going backwards. Yeah. I'm not in any danger for command. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely got it.
There we go. Yeah.
Necessary for his game plan. So yes. So yeah, the main gimmicks he has is the slide head and the flick, because those are like options. Basically, all the ways that he's supposed to try to get in. Those are like some really particular things about him as a character.
Honestly, slide head is really good from low to intermediate levels. At higher levels, you have to use it so sparingly because everyone gets really good at avoiding this move.
Yeah.
In fact, some characters like Mei, you know how she had that move where she stands on the anchor and kicks?
Yeah, she'll just
hit that button, she's not on the ground anymore, so it's like super easy to avoid.
Yeah, so it's used mainly for like setups, like meaty setups, or like like when you know that they're like so scared, it's like, oh crap.
Or just like I said, like catching them by surprise in those like little pressure strings.
Yeah, so like I wouldn't expect. Why would you do slide head there? It's like I could have like attacked you, but it's like it's a good place to put it.
Right.
So top three normals.
That's an interesting set of top 3 normals. Okay, but yeah, actually that makes sense. So sweep is really good just because it reaches super far, right?
Poke and it leads to a knockdown.
Yeah, which is really important, you know, because then you can get some good mix-ups off of that. You actually the one nice thing about it is you can set up safe jump timing off of that. Yeah, so if you just jump a little bit later, you can learn the safe jump timing on it.
Since character wake ups are all different, you gotta adjust it accordingly.
Mm-hmm. But you can get some good pressure off of that, so that's definitely a really important move. It's also really good off of low 2K into sweep. This is a quicker poke, but obviously you have to be at closer ranges for it to work. We talked about this move, 5H.
So good. Look how far it is. It's like, I think, this looks like it's a safe distance right here.
Right.
But boom!
This is a move I don't use enough, to be honest with you. This is super important because, like I said...
Yeah, like I would never have expected to get hit here.
Right. And so also another thing too is that we talked about his 5S, which is a decent poke like this. So if you're at this range, 5S chains into H. It's not a combo, but you can always see that it's pretty much always going to be in range. And thanks to that, I'll always be charged up. Like I said, you can't just do raw H and charge up for it very easily. But as long as you hold back for a second, then you can actually do it. So you have to cancel a little late.
Yeah.
But if I throw this in front, then I'm guaranteed to have the charge timing for it. So, but this is a super useful move. Then he also listed this move, 2 punch. Mm-hmm. Very good move because it's so like, see, just stand there for a second. Like this won't hit, but this will. So this is a good move because it's fast and it's cancelable and you can get in good pressure. Like I've seen Fab do crazy things like this to get in. You know, just like that as pressure, and then all of a sudden he throws in this, and then or he empty jumps.
Yeah, and that's where the Potemkin time comes in. Yeah,
exactly. That's Potemkin time. A couple of other moves that he didn't list that I think are important. One is jump D because not because it necessarily has great priority, it has decent priority. But mostly because it's a jump momentum killer.
Yeah,
so if you jump double jump, see how I can drop in front like that, right? So it makes your jump a little harder to predict.
Yeah, so because otherwise he'd be way too easy to anti-air.
Right. Jump slash is another good button because it hits really low, and it chains into jump punch. Right. So a lot of times you actually see do stuff like this in the command throw. Like if you get it high enough, they'll just do in command throw, or they'll go. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, and then command throw, or you crouch in the middle of it, right? So that's a good way of mixing up. And then I actually think this move is really important, 6K, because it combos into flick at closest ranges, but then also just the move itself gives you enough time to charge up for that, or you can do this into this move and try to catch it. So I like it because it moves them forward and it's an attack.
Yeah, so
it's not a great poke. You just have to have a read that the opponent's sitting there.
Yeah, people with mobility options, any attacking normal that moves them forward usually ends up being a good normal.
Right. And then 6H is also an important move too because it reaches really far.
Yeah,
it actually reaches further than this move.
I feel like it's that backdash. Like I think you're gonna backdash.
Yeah. And then, like I said, this is another move. This is 6H, but you have enough time to charge just on the move alone. And that's super important. So you really just have to
look at how much damage it does. It's so good.
You have to get used to charging as soon as you touch this button. If you ever do this move, just start charging right away, because then you can get in like that. So it's really important. Okay, so we went through all of his specials.
Top use for meter, definitely Hammerfall YRC. It's so good because especially like people that jump in the air and like a lot of people have like just one hit air normal. So like so you get to do whatever you want to them.
Right. Yeah. So do it again. Jump at me. Yeah, so then you get some fun stuff out of that situation.
So it's really, really good.
And it's also really good in the corner, too. Actually, it's really good just to let it go and then red RC it, like if I hit... So basically, just do one move against this. So if I see that it's going to hit, then I get combos in this situation. And he's got some beefy combos off of this. you know, you can get all sorts of craziness in this situation here. If I could really do 2K loops, I really wish I could.
Yeah, but yeah, super good. Like just RCing with those from that is really good. Otherwise, it's just like for extra damage.
Yeah,
For the most part,
I got the easy one. I got the easy one.
Still a lot of damage, 200.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then like the high level stuff. Actually, like it's like backdash.
That's the cheapest tactic.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so
first B and B.
Backdash pop-ups are super good.
Yeah.
But first B and B really is low kick, stand, slash, sweep.
Yeah. It works pretty much close anytime you hit the 2K.
Right. And then honestly, it's his best block string too.
Yeah, because it leaves him so far.
Actually, if you can hit confirm it, so low block really quick. So if you're hitting them, go into sweep. If they're blocking, you actually want to go into 5H, I think. That's actually kind of important because then you can keep the pressure going. Sweep is not cancelable.
Not cancelable, okay.
So you can lose a lot of pressure when they block this. Like if they block this, you're stuck in this really bad situation. But if you can hit confirm it, then you can use that to get in, you know, and keep the pressure going. Very hard to do though. So that's not a first block string to learn, but it's a useful one.
That's like the higher level tactic to learn later on.
Yeah, but definitely this is very important, right? The hammer fall cancel, learning the hammer fall cancel.
That's the high level tactic.
Yeah, not only for close range, not even for just close range pressure, but also for corner combos as well. Because like I said, I mean, you really need, like if you want to get good damage, you really gotta learn to do those combos in the corner. They're really super important.
Otherwise you're just gonna have to make extra reads, and you know that reduces your chances of winning basically. So yeah, so some players to watch. Obviously the God.
So basically, what I'm referring to is that what he can actually do is do 6K like this, hammer fall 6K, hammer fall break, like 6K, hammer fall 6K, just loop it. You can loop it, but it's I haven't measured it, but I think it's frame perfect. And I have not been able to do, like, I haven't even been able to do it technically once. Like in these situations where I'm doing this, you use the Roman cancel to help. Or for example, you can use like tricks to get some extra charge time for the first one so that you can actually cancel it way earlier, you know what I mean? But just raw, like I'll actually have the computer just jump and try to do it. I cannot do it. And you know I love execution, and I cannot do it. It's so hard. It's so hard. So, but FAB, Pig Nuts here in SoCal, super good.
Yeah.
Jan.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Jan from Texas.
Jan. He just got top 8 at CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, and he also got second place at Texas Showdown, I think it was.
I believe so. Yeah, I mean he plays. He's a top placer usually wherever he goes. And then, like Xrd and Marvel, because I think he originally was a Guilty Gear player.
Right. Fu is also really good. I played against this Potemkin.
Yeah, he's really good.
He blew me up. So yeah. So those are good
Fu
players.
was the second placer for SCR Prelude, I believe.
That's right. Yeah. He got second to Aiji, right?
Aiji, yeah.
Aiji. Freaking Aiji.
Yeah, no, I remember watching that tournament too, and I saw the Potemkin bus tour.
Yeah, Potemkin bus tours,
so
dude.
sick.
That's so awesome. So jump again.
And who's the guy from CEO that got top 8?
I can't remember now.
Yeah, because I saw his Potemkin, and he was pretty legit too.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good Potemkin players out there. You could make him good. He's just going to be a lot of struggle.
A lot of work,
yeah.
But yeah, so that's
for
sure. Okay. Yeah. And then now we have Axl.
So he's sort of the Dulcim of the game.
I don't know. I guess you could say that. But
I mean, that's the easy way to describe him right away. Yeah, just because of the stretchy
yeah.
stuff.
So we consulted with Toki from San Diego. It's a really good Axl player. I think he got 4th at the Prelude.
Oh, really?
Okay. So he doesn't travel that much, but he's definitely legit. You know, if you ever see him online, he's gonna give you a run for your money. So the moves he has a lot of moves. So like. Main one I would say is this move right here.
Sonic Boom plus Slash, yeah.
So
He has,
green sickle is what we usually refer to.
Yeah, he has
2 follow-ups with it. And
oh,
then,
that's right. It's
yeah,
just
so he
that,
has the up follow-up, which does that. So usually, like, a lot of people want to jump over, and then they'll just say, "Oh nope, you gotta keep blocking," and you have to make sure you green block it too, otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, alright, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
really
regular
good.
block's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people think, "Oh, I'm over him. I'm gonna punch him right in the face." Like, nope. And then like this will give you a counter hit. And you get a full combo off of it.
God,
so no, it's like, so you have to be really wary about his options, and you have to actually, like, I think like baiting this and making him go for it and like green blocking it probably leads you to be able to punish him, possibly,
or just at least have advantage,
or be closer to him or something like that. But it takes a lot of patience, and this one it's usually usually people use it in the corner because it's relatively safe and it does a lot of damage. Yeah. And also it's a low randomly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a low.
Oh dang.
So,
okay,
so if you block it, it's like, and just start. Like,
right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a low.
So if they get up trying to start something right away, you'll just catch them off.
Yeah. So it's really good. And then let's see. He also has a DP, which is really good.
Yeah,
it has
it's one of the only legitimate DPs in the game.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't have a high vertical area.
Right.
But it's still really good. I mean, a guy who zones and has a DP can't be that terrible of a
Well,
guy.
he was before in the previous version.
He wasn't too bad, honestly. But
okay.
They actually had to nerf his DP because the recovery was so good. But yeah, really good. And then when you RC it, then you can get like some really cool combos. Right. He also has this move,
which is no longer a charge.
Yeah. So now it's a half circle motion. And like this is an unblockable move.
Right.
It's technically a throw.
Right, because it can't hit people out of the air.
Yeah.
Right. So
like the way it registers is technically a throw because like
I can't even blitz shield it, right?
No. Yeah, it's technically a throw because like because supers that we know that are not throw involved, this will just beat it straight up.
Okay, gotcha.
That's how we know it's a throw. Right. And then like so they actually
is that actually Toki that's in the chat there?
Is he there?
Tokiku?
Yeah, Tokiku. Yeah, that's him.
He's actually says that he actually considered Axl like bottom 3 in the last game.
Yeah. So. Okay. I mean, like I don't know. I thought he was okay, but I don't know. Okay. But yeah, this move, like I don't know, Toki considers it like a waste of time, but I don't know. It's
just one of those.
It has its spots, in my opinion.
It's like the Slayer unblockable. It's just capturing people asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, sleeping at the wheel. So it's a good way to test people. Right. You know, it's like say, oh, do you know about this move? It's like, and then a lot of people like if they see it, the people that are good, like they'll react to it, and then and you do this, you know. Woo. And then like they'll just jump automatically.
In the old versions of the game, you could see the big blue globe next to him.
Yeah.
When my friend played Axl, like that move would start up, you'd see the big blue globe, and I would react to it and curse it because I knew I was gonna get hit by it. So I could actually react to it and get mad before it hit me, but I can't react to it and jump away from it. Like I'd see it and go, and then I just get grabbed. And then,
so the interesting thing is they changed it from a charge to a half circle motion because of the problem of throws. So like if you're blocking and you wanted to forward throw them, you would get that move instead, and it's like now you get to blow me up for free. So they changed it, and then like same thing with the with this DP motion, they changed it so that instead like if you wanted to block and do DP, like if you held it, it takes priority over this move. So that used to be a problem, but now it's not a problem anymore, which is nice. So
there's also like if you're blocking and you want to do 6H, you don't worry about that anymore.
I don't know. If you wanted to do that for some reason, but mainly it's the throw. It's like if you wanted to throw as a defensive option out of blocking. Right. So because it throws them into the corner, so you want the forward throw if you're in the corner.
Okay.
So, and then also he has counters.
Right.
And I believe, the punch one, which is like mid and overhead, you can't get a follow up unless you RC. But I think the low one, you could get a combo. I can't remember. I think you said. I think one of them is a little different from the other.
He had another counter too before, which is like uppercut plus something, but I don't know if he has.
No, that's like one where he like the stick
yeah,
and then like
okay,
blows
he
him
doesn't
up.
have that anymore. Yeah,
I think that was like a EX move that he had.
Right, yeah.
But
okay.
let me see, what are the moves that he had? I can't remember.
He has the air fall, the air charging up move, right? Which is half circle forward plus punch, plus heavy punch in the air.
The what? You mean the one where he goes up?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have that move anymore.
He doesn't have that move in the air? Oh Jesus. Okay, sorry. I'm like super old.
Yeah, that's an old move.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Never mind. Never mind.
No,
he has DP in the air.
Axl Bomber. Okay, that's what you meant. I thought you meant the one where he like flies off the screen.
Oh no, not that move. So when you jump.
Okay, so this is key for his combos. So like Axl Bomber.
Okay,
my bad.
Yeah.
And then so this is gonna be big for his combos basically.
Yeah,
so that's all you use it for. Honestly.
The lower you do it to the ground, the more you'll land, and then you can get juggles basically. So you really have to learn how to tiger knee this.
Yeah, I don't really know how to tiger knee.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Like a lot of his combos require you to do that in trial, and like before I really learned how to do it, like Axl was one of the most painful combo characters.
Dude, he has so many moves. Like he has, and he has this move. Half circle back with slash, and then it's a cross. It's like you can kind of make it ambiguous, but basically mainly for people who are sleeping.
And to catch him with the counter hits too, because if you notice when you catch him with the counter hit, you get like full combo off of it.
Yeah. So and also you could just like RC it like it's like a corner escape. So you get out of the corner and then like you hit him. And a Sparrowhawk stance, which is really good now. So you do a quarter circle back or half circle back, and then there's a punch, kick, and a slash version that comes out. And if you hit heavy slash again, it'll come out of the stance.
Right.
But this move it's good now because like look at how much ship it does.
Right.
They buffed the amount of ship. It does like as much like damage as if you did like a light normal.
Right.
So it makes it really scary and makes you want to have to like do something about it.
Right.
But there's punishes for it. Like it has a hurt box, so you can kind of like predict it and like hit him out of it. Or if you have something that
I may have to instant block it. Do it again.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe Potemkin doesn't have anything, but like people like there's some answers for it. Like you can instant block and then just like hit like a punch to knock him out of it, or have something sticking out and meaty and like hit him out of it. So there's answers for it, and also like there's a video out there where like when you see him go out of the stance, like people can do something to punish him for it.
Oh, interesting.
Like out of this, unless he like YRCs it or something.
Okay.
So there's a lot of answers for it. So it's not so cheap and brain dead or whatever. So like but if he does get you in this position, man, like if you're not ballsy enough to do something about it, you're gonna take some chip or lose a lot of meter.
Right.
So it's still a really good move. So and it's also one of those moves where it's like you kind of test people. It's like, do they know how to deal with this?
Right.
Am I gonna get a lot of free chip? And then like maybe you do this.
Yeah. So someone mentioned 6P is the middle one. Yeah, interesting. But not the low one.
Yeah. So that's where it reads the mind game.
But the nice thing about it is if you do the low one, that lets me jump over a little bit better, right? So yeah, exactly. That's where the mind games come in.
Yeah. So but then the funny thing about this stance is like a lot of people, they'll think, oh yeah, I just gotta wait for the sixth, because after 6 of them, then he automatically goes out of the stance.
Right.
But a lot of times you'll just like do this, do 3, and go out, come back in, and they'll be like, frick, I missed my opportunity,
Yep.
So it's a good move, in my opinion, really really good move.
So what's the general strategy with him?
Do this.
Character's irritating.
So yeah,
especially for a Potemkin player.
Yeah, so anybody that likes to rush down or like just kind of make action happen, you're gonna lose to Axl.
Right.
Like I'm that kind of player, so I lose to Axl all the time.
Yeah.
So I want stuff to happen.
Right.
So but then like he
and
stops
he's got
that.
the uppercut too.
Yeah,
so,
on top of that.
Yeah.
So it makes it's very annoying to fight. So you have to do a lot of research against him to kind of fight him, in my opinion, or you have to be really patient and also like Yeah, so I mean, like that's his game plan, like poke you, and also really capitalize on anti-airs for people that like either run out of meter or like they're not willing to like FD, or if they improperly like just want to tech out of stuff.
And that's jump cancelable too, so you can get some good combos off of this, you know.
Yeah, look at that, just a simple anti-air combo and it take like a quarter of your life.
And if you really want to get good, you can do the Tiger Knee Axl Bomber and then get combos
some extra
in the corner.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I mean, Potemkin gets through it by doing YRC, Hammerfall, Buster. Like when you see them do the Sparrow stance, that's probably one of the best ways to get in through there.
So yeah, you just got to know what your options are versus his pokes and stuff. Let's see.
So yeah, that's basically how you beat him, is just to learn how to get around the buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of limited. So even if he does like 3K, so offensive crouch, is that what, or punch?
3K, 3 punch?
No, that's one, yeah. So that's a nice low hit, but it doesn't have any range, you can see, right? So yeah, it's mostly just getting around stand punch and
yeah, just you know, all the tools he has to keep people out, because he wants to, you know, be like
jump slash is decent too, right?
And he also has like full screen mix-ups, kind of, because he could do like this. I've seen people do like this into like some, I don't know, something like that, and then like goes into like some other move.
Right.
I don't know. Like you can do like double overheads and stuff. So he definitely can like stay up close and do a lot of pressure strings and stuff. So that's why I think he's a pretty good character now, because he has a lot of options. But
yeah, supposedly he's much better now. So
yeah. So but the way to beat him is to knock him down and utilize the safe jump, because this is safe jumpable.
Right.
So like it's not like super fast. Yeah, so you can like blow him up for that. So that's essential to beating him, and making sure that you know, or you show that to the Axl player, I know how to safe jump this. You know, so you better not go to it all the time and just like, over abuse it. And yeah, you got to learn how to like, you know, either beat the normals or like get around them, or like you know.
Or just know, for example, Sonic Boom plus Slash is a projectile, right? So if you have projectile counters,
so you can do that. Yeah. It's pretty cool option.
Right.
So and also Toki says don't be afraid to make commitments on the guesses. So like, you know, if I do this and like and you know I'm gonna do this for sure, then you know you'll FD it and try to like make me like have to commit to it or something like that. Or like if I do this and I don't like to do the follow up, then you know that, then it's like then you'll go for like a hit or something.
Did you mention the air confirm the air
resets?
No,
sorry,
So hit me with that into the up one again.
How do I do that?
Sonic Boom into the up, Sonic Boom into the follow up. So if I flip, so do that again. Like if you do it late enough, you can actually hit me. You know, and then do some other crazy things.
So if you don't want to FD, or like if I have some setup where it leaves you up in the air, then I'll do like this move. And then like, if you don't opt to do like faultless defense, that's free like 30% for me or something like that. So it's either that or like you have to spend your meter to
green block.
So against Axl,
green block a lot when you're
against Axl.
When you flip, green block. So
expect him to reset you with an anti-air. Like 90% of the time. Okay, yeah. So the long range normals definitely the gimmick for him, and then he has some normals that are like shorter, like 3P, like 6P, regular slash.
So what do you think are his best normals then?
So I guess the normals, this definitely is one of his best normals. It's so fast and it recovers really well and it's long. So like there's not really a lot of answers for it. So like I think some people can like beat it out or like 6P or something like that, or but I guess not for him. But I don't know. Like there's ways to beat it and get around it, obviously. Or if you want to be like super ballsy, you could like blitz shield it or something. But definitely don't recommend that.
Yeah, you're just gonna be wasting your meter.
Yeah.
Whoa, did that do nothing?
Huh?
Do that again? Oh, okay. It just didn't.
Oh no, I did that.
Oh, okay.
And then like 2S, I guess it's 2S the god.
Right,
it's like this is the anti-air normal, and then you get a really easy confirm.
Right. And then you see flip there. Oh, let me reset you.
Yeah, and then you get another reset, and then like 3P as an NT. I don't know if that was right or not.
Oh, that was probably meant for the previous one.
Maybe.
Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Or maybe Maybe he's talking about 6P. The 6P is a decent anti-air, right? So
yeah, that's a really good anti-air, but this is a good low poke, but
yeah. It's just a good way to catch people off guard while you're standing, because then they think that they don't have to low block.
And the counter hit like knocks him down too.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah, so definitely, but Axl's normals, like, you gotta know all of them.
Right.
Like, it's like, because that's like, you know, like same as like a Dawson player, you gotta know all your normals
right.
in order to play effectively. So same with Axl, you gotta know all your normals in order to.
Right.
Oh, and also this definitely notable mention. This one, because most players won't know, this low profile super well.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's this it can be considered its own anti-air too.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? It just like completely whiffs.
Okay, okay. So what are his best ways to use meter?
I would say this is super good now.
The Axl beam.
Axl beam. So
you see that this is why it's considered a projectile, because you see when he doesn't YRC it, it's just animated the same, but there's actually an essence there. So if you YRC it, you get Axl beam. Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like it's really good and kind of underutilized. But you know, it just lets you get free pressure with them basically.
Right.
So and on top of that, if they want to go over it, then you get this 2S option. So it's really good.
Right.
So because you get the slowdown, you get to see everything that's going on.
And it's only one bar.
Yeah, it's only 25%.
One block.
So really good in my opinion. And then
of course, Potemkin can flick that, but I mean,
yeah, probably not enough time to react to it.
Right.
You're probably gonna hit first, and then obviously DPRC, because as a defensive option, you know, it makes it safe. But if you do get the hit, you know, you could probably
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Do that stuff.
Yeah.
So you'll see that happen.
Now, what if you whiff it? Can you RC it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just like other DPs,
okay.
you can't YRC it.
Okay.
It's cheap if you can do that. And then let's see.
First B and B.
So
it's like towards kick.
I guess that's an anti-air one. So
well, towards kick has that nice.
That.
Oh, that's right. It's only air that. You see, if you let it go, it hit twice there, like that. So it has that suck back factor in there. So, but I guess. Oh, that's not even a first B&B. Like, that's way too complicated.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what he gave to me. But
I would say that stand / sweep into sickle. That's the best first B&B to learn. And again, just like with May, you can charge up for that sonic boom in no time, basically.
Yeah, and you can do that. With that down follow up.
Yeah, if you're in the corner. Yeah. There you go. But then, what about for a safe block one?
So, I think this is kind of what I came up with. I see a lot of Axl players just kind of go for the 2 HS.
Right.
Because they can opt to go for this, which is not the safest option, but it'll catch a lot of people. Or if they don't answer it in time, this is really safe. But you know, this is pretty good because -4 from this distance.
Is it cancelable into specials? No, it's not. Okay.
I think maybe the first hit. No, not at all.
Okay.
So this seems like a pretty good option for.
Someone's even saying just do that sequence into sickle, like sweep and then cancel the sickle. That's a decent block string as well. So jump afterwards. Do that and jump afterwards.
Sorry. Oops.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if I'm not in the corner, you'll probably push me a little further away. Yeah. See, then it's hard for me to punish.
Yeah. So that's pretty good because you want to be further away with Axl,
right.
Or you can be closer because actually he doesn't play too bad up close, which is kind of cool.
Right.
So, but yeah, and then the cheap tactic, I would say it's. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't seen many Axl players, so I can't say if this is such a good tactic or not, just to use the green sickle YRC. But to me it seems pretty good.
Right.
So that's all I can really say about it, honestly. But definitely this is a really good tool to use for the cheapness factor, because it's a lot of people, you know, their default block is down back.
Right.
And if you can just surprise them with this, it's damn it, you know, you'll get hit with it a lot.
Right. And it just has good range
yeah,
too.
it's really
so
good.
There you go.
I mean, like from this distance, it's like what are you gonna expect from this distance? And boom,
right.
Like, whoa.
Right.
So so yeah, and then the high level thing to master, even I'm having a hard time with it. It's like I don't know.
It's not easy to do standing alone. It's way better to do in the middle of combos. So here I can do it.
All right.
Yeah. I actually do it really weird compared to most people. So, but
Yeah, so you probably want to look up or ask some players like what's the input they like to use for tiger knee, Axl bomber.
Yeah. Whoops.
I know sometimes you can like.
Ooh, I wonder if that new code is gonna mess up my technique.
Oh.
Oh, I can still do it. Yeah.
It's got delayed or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually do like full 360s and stuff like that to get it out.
Yeah, I mean whatever works for you best. Like personally, it's like that's the way you just gotta do it. You know, some people like they'll probably like.
Right.
That worked for me. Like I jump cancel first, and then like I input the.
Yeah. But in order to get the proper juggles in the corner, you need to do it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's pretty much Axl. Or so some players to watch. Obviously, Toki's really good. I got this recommendation from Beautiful Dude. Digital Watches. I think he's in the Midwest, if I'm not mistaken.
Not sure.
I'm not really sure. I've seen his name before.
Right.
Okay. From Japan, there'll be Yosuke and also
Shimonkin. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So look up some videos of those dudes. So I'm not really sure about their Axl players. I know like my training partner, Bland Wolf Tao, he uses him too. He's really good with them.
Yeah.
So he's definitely someone to watch out for.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So that's Axl.
So here's my question: do you want to do one more character and then save the last four for another time, or what?
I think that's good. So so who's gonna
So
be?
it's Venom, Zato, blah blah blah. Do you want to just do Leo first then?
Sure, we can do Leo.
Because Leo is just sitting
I
there
know
in the
Leo
middle.
pretty much.
Yeah. Leo's cool.
Unga.
I actually really want to learn that character at some point. Before he got good, I wanted to learn him.
He's really fun. I stubbed him for a little bit just to see what it was about, and he ended up being really fun to use.
I just feel like he's suited for me because I like to stay in your face.
Uh-huh.
I like to get in and then stay in your face.
Yeah.
So I feel like this character is kind of designed for me. Dude, Zato is going to take a long time to explain, so I just don't want to do Zato right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He should probably be like the first one we touch on the next show.
Sure. All right, so this character really super interesting. Is the start button not working all of a sudden?
Or maybe I locked it. I think.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know there was a lock button for this.
So this character is really interesting design. Basically, what he wants to do is stay close to you, have his back turned to you, and blow you up.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that he does that is going to be through his various special moves, right? So he has like a Rekka attack, right? So there you go. And that will knock you down, right? You can also just immediately go for the one that goes behind right away.
Which is a quarter circle forward with hard slash.
And you can see that, this move causes his back turned as well.
Yeah, and if you're far away, it will not cross up.
Right.
It's very specific, and he won't do that.
So he has those moves. He also has Sonic Boom. So the slash one goes a lot farther now than it used to. But this is so he can get in the heavy version, slow to start up, but look at me, I can follow it in and go crazy, basically.
Yeah, oftentimes it's used as a really big mix-up tool.
Yeah.
Because if you YRC it, then it's like,
hey, look at me, I'm right here. Yeah, exactly. So he also has flash kick moves here.
Yeah, so the slash version, there's no follow. There's like does that, and then the hard slash one will do that extra hit.
Get the knockdown there. He has a count. Oh no, that's just a 6P. It just looks like a special move. I swear.
So awesome.
In the air, he has this move, which is actually a really crucial move because
that was weird.
Yeah, no, that was weird. When you hit someone out of the air with it, so just jump, just keep jumping. It stands him up with the back turned, and I have a slight advantage. So basically, you get put into the position where you have to deal with that now.
Yeah, that's where the blender is.
And then what's his that move where he like dives at you, doesn't he?
Oh, that's just jump dust.
Oh, that's just jump dust?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, people use that like to get in a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Boom, and then just to go for a high or a low.
Right.
He also does he?
I think that's it.
No. He has more moves in his back turn stance.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. So there's a couple of ways to get his back turn stance. As we mentioned, this move automatically puts you there if you get behind them. As we also mentioned that if I land this move, I end up in the back turn stance. You can also hold heavy slash
or 6H.
Yeah, or towards heavy slash, but you have to hold it for quite some time in order for it to come out that way. So and then once his back is turned towards you,
and I think throw will also put him into it.
Does throw do that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. And then once your back is turned, this is where the fun begins. But before we get into that, basically when his back is turned, you can start the. Oops, I didn't hold it.
You still have all your normal special moves available, even the flash kick, but you have a couple of extra moves.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, so you have everything available. Even Sonic Boom will come out. Yeah. But then he also has that move. So that move is actually unblockable.
Isn't? Oh yeah. So that's
So it's overhead as well.
Oops, I didn't do it right.
Into a
and
stagger.
it puts you into a stagger on block. So if I have a YRC available for me, I can actually just do.
That's guaranteed. But
so.
I think if for the most part, it's not always going to be a combo because most people can mash, but usually people are like just so scared when they get hit by it that they're not going to mash in time.
Yeah, the key is you just hopefully see the startup and then you can react to it and escape or something like that. So, but
And then also he has the I think it's quarter circle back with slash in the back turn stance. Yeah, so you can just go straight into that move.
Which is the ending move, basically, right?
Yeah, for that.
Whoops. That move right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
and then let's double check if he has other moves.
I'm pretty sure that's all of his special moves there.
Sonic Boom, Flash Kick, Rekas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, when you're in stance, if you hit down, that's how you manually cancel out of it. So, but basically...
Oh, and then I guess we could mention the counter, because that would be considered a move, maybe.
Oh, dust, you mean? This?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your back is turned. So, let's just go over him really quick. So, his basic strategy is he wants to stay in your face and put you in the vortex and kill you.
Yeah.
And the reason why this works so well... So, when his back is turned, the weakness is he can't block. I cannot block anymore. So, you're like, well, then that sucks, right? So, that's terrible, isn't it? But
not really.
Here's the thing. Let's talk about this really quick. He has some really good moves. Punch when his back is turned, not so. It's decent. It's a jump cancel.
It's actually one of the better ones. According to Fu. Yeah, Fu is the one that we talked about. Just so you guys know. Because it's really good for people that just want to jump out.
Oh, right.
And
it's the jump prediction.
Upper body involved too.
Oh, okay.
So it's really, really good.
Gotcha. Okay. But I see people use this one. This is the low starter. So you can't crouch when your back is turned. You can't jump. All you can do is walk back and forth, dash, and by the way, he can dash through you.
Just hopping. It's so good. Yeah. So the important thing to know about the kick is that it's throw invul.
Right.
So if I
this is throw invincible?
Yeah, that's throw invincible.
Oh my god.
So that's why it's like that's why like people think, oh, he's so close to me, I could just mash throw.
Right.
It's like, if he just like
right,
I'd probably just do that. But no, but if they're gonna do the kick,
well, I have a little delay on that one, I think. So
anyways, it's throw involved. Just trust us with that.
But the nice thing about it is it's plus on block too. So if you block it, like you can actually like get some pressure going, like the You see a lot of Leos do that to try to bait people into standing up. Then this button is this is slash, which is just a really good hit. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just really beefy. Once you get close up, then like it's just dangerous because if he hits you with this, like he can get
plus on block.
Yeah, he gets combos off of it and such, and then he also has the overhead as well, which is really good.
And then you can link off of it. It's the only way to get damage.
It's so good. So you can do like, can't you do like
Yeah, and that links off of the overhead.
Yeah, I don't think I did it right.
That super is only available in the back turn stance, by the way.
Right. Mm-hmm. So basically, once he gets you in this mode, he's just, you know, going for mix-ups and overheads, lows. He can try to go for this
and
move.
that's what makes the back turn stance really scary in the corner, because it's like you can kind of react to all the blocking and stuff, but it cranks up the guard bar, and then once he throws that into the mix, it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And
then if you have the hard reads, you have this move which counters everything basically.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
even supers.
Yeah, and it, like throw a fireball. I think it counters fireballs too, doesn't it? Well, let me get my back turned real quick.
Yeah.
What even hit you? Like, I don't even know. Like, you're standing way over there, and it's like, oh, you got hit. Oh well.
Yeah, and it's really, the recovery is super fast too. So a lot of times, like, like they'll do that, and then I try to punish, like, oh man, I feel so dumb. And also, they buffed it in this version so that you could YRC it now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
you'll see a lot of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
so
it is.
just in case they did push it,
right,
if they didn't push it, then you're just out of it, you know.
Oh dang! So let me counter it real quick. Oops, I didn't hold it long enough. So I'm just gonna do it right away. So just attack right away.
Okay.
Oops. Oh yeah, so you can't even YRC it if it connects. So
yeah,
you
so
use the meter.
it's a good option to select.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's really good. I mean, and the fact that, like, he has a lot of normals that are plus on block. Let's talk about it. Yeah, so he, you know, obviously he's like frame traps and goes for like making you block a lot of stuff. So that the guard bar is really big for him. So that's actually a big part of his game plan, because you know, like, you're gonna block a lot of stuff, like especially with him in out of the stance, because he has a lot of like moves that leave him plus, and you're gonna have to just keep blocking. So like, so there's that, and then once you get the knockdown or the throw or like, you know, basically open him up, that the reward comes when that guard bar is up and you get the damage that comes from it. So it's like you're basically waiting for that moment. So he's kind of like a grappler in that sense. It's like, you know, biding his time until he gets opened up.
He's actually like the most equivalent character in Street Fighter might be Dudley.
Yeah,
it's very Dudley, because I've always called Dudley the Zangief with combos.
Yeah.
And so Leo's kind of the same way. I mean, one of his biggest weaknesses just might be the fact that his mobility's so decent.
Yeah, that's his major weakness.
Right, because once I forward dash, that's it.
Yeah,
I can't run any further than that.
So he gets zoned out really easily. So like, so that's gonna be the way that you want to beat him. So keep him out, stay away from him.
Right.
So. Or you definitely don't want to try to go toe to toe.
But then, Tasty Steve, who also uses this character, told me, like, that buff is just so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of matchups that changed just because of that buff. So.
And that's actually really.
Because part of the buff is that the hitbox hits lower a little bit too now. So like a lot of things won't go under it as well. So.
But yeah, there's definitely good ways to get in with that move.
So so that's the basic game plan with him. So like, you know, you want to be in your face, crank up that guard bar, and just mix up the options to make it so that, you know, they eat a ton of damage when you do get that hit. And like mixing all that up on top of the dashing, like it just mixes up it just scrambles your brain.
Right.
So.
But those are all links, by the way, so you do have to get good at the link timing there.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
You get a lot more time than you think, so, yeah.
So definitely, his gimmick is the back turn stance. Really good. It's like if you're really confident with your offensive reads, man, like, Leo's a scary character.
Right.
So top 3 normals, so Fu says here, like, the back turn punch, he feels like it's one of his best normals.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think he's kind of going for the these are the normals he didn't think were good. So
most
likely is my guess. So
gotcha.
like, I know a lot of people, when they go into the back turn test, like, they'll do the kick punch kick as the first.
Right.
Yeah. So they'll start with that just to confirm.
Right.
See, that way you can start going into that. That's what I see a lot.
Yeah.
And then 5K, super good, because it's plus on block.
And this is plus on block?
I think it is, yeah.
Jump afterwards?
It's like +1. It looks like.
I think if I distance it right, see right there, if I do it right, I jump first. I think if I'm too close...
It's like -1 maybe?
It looks 0.
Oh, it looks 0? Okay.
But yeah, dang, I didn't know that move was so safe.
It's super good.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, obviously you can, like, if you do it twice, I can probably like match 5P or something.
Right.
But, like, the fact that it's, like, really safe and it moves him forward, it's really, really good. So, and it's relatively fast. I don't know exactly how fast, but it's pretty fast. And the jump kick, super good.
Oh yeah.
It covers so much space, and then like you could just like hit confirm easily into the rest of his chain, and then just get that. So.
Yeah, again, if there's a lot of combos that you can start off with your back turn that lead into an air combo, and then you end it with this move, and it just resets them back into this situation again. So
it's so good.
It's nice. But yeah, jump K.
Notable mention definitely to 5H. That move is so good. Because weird thing is, it actually hits on the backside too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, it's so.
That's
good.
like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 hitboxes right there.
Yeah, so it'll cover both sides.
Right. Is it jump after you block it? Okay, so he is a little negative, but I mean, obviously, if I space it out, I should be okay. So.
Yeah, it's a long range poke for sure. And like since the top half is so like it covers the top half, like you have to like instant block or FD it, and if you try to cross them up and he just throws it out for some reason and they're not ready to get hit by it. It's just really good.
I mean, you notice that it sucks you in as well, right?
So there's a weird thing, like, because if you use it in the corner, then you can probably push them out of the corner so that you can use the cross up. Yeah, and that's part of the.
Right. So block.
Yeah,
like
so that's kind of a little bit of what you can do with him, because most characters can't force you out of the corner. Right. I know Ramlethal is like one of those characters that can kind of do that. So he's one of the few characters that can force you out of the corner.
Okay.
For cross ups, so tricky stuff. And then top usages for meter. Actually, let me see.
Top usages for meter are basically back turn super.
It's such a good super.
And you can link it off of this, right?
Yeah. So I think it's 0 frames on startup.
Is it only 1 hit, or did I just totally mess that up?
Hold on, just try the super by itself. Yeah. So
I actually did get it to combo that first time. Then okay, So basically,
this is such a super, because what it is that this super is 0 on startup.
Right.
I mean, like after the flash.
Right. Because the thing is, you saw there was a couple of times where I did something like this, and then this doesn't hit anymore. But you can do. Whoops! Get out of the corner really quick. Oh, I can do that. Never mind. And then I should be able to super right there,
you could
right?
Definitely super.
Okay,
anyways, you can do it. Trust me. Okay,
whatever.
So what we mean by like 0 on after the flash. So do the super. I'm not holding the stick. I'm gonna hold it back now. I can't block it.
Too late.
I can't block it. If you're not holding back already, you're gonna get hit by it. That's how fast it is.
Yeah.
And it takes like a huge spot on the screen in front of him already.
Right.
So if you use it as a poke, and it's completely safe on, like no matter what you do, it's pretty much safe. So it's so good.
Right.
It's super good.
Okay.
So I can't punish it. I can't do anything.
Right.
So unless there's some answer that like makes me move through it somehow.
Right.
Like I don't really know. Some characters might be able to do something, but super good super. Like really good. It's good to just throw it.
There it is. It's really good. And it does so much damage too.
And I think on counter hit, like it'll, you could.
Dude, it's 130 damage. So.
Yeah. Super good.
Okay, then of course H Sonic Boom in the YRC is super important. I mean, someone basically said in chat, like once you do this YRC, you can get the cross up or not cross up. You get all these mix up situations. So and the nice thing about it too is like run up and like be in front, and then even if they block it,
YRC again, and then just like start doing some crazy stuff. A lot of times I see people do it like they'll come to the corner. So like after they get the combo knockdown, they'll just do it meaty. They'll just do it meaty, and then like they'll jump and then like go for either like a double air dash, air dash, like or low,
God, his air dash is so low to the ground too.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so good.
So that's a really big use for it. So a really big part of his game in the corner. So you do that, and then just start it up, and then and then you go in.
And then they also said that this move YRC is really good.
Yeah, because you'll get the throw most likely.
Right. Because there is that kind of option select, right, where you just wait till he kind of passes you and throw, right?
Yeah, well, because an answer for it, like it's even in the trials, like for the how to beat these characters, is that if they do a block string and then it's like just
I see what you're saying.
Just mash throw,
right?
Then that prevents that, because like if you do the YRC in front of them, then you still have advantage.
Right. Okay.
So and then.
B and B.
Yeah, so that's the 236H YRC. So that's a way to approach, and then like you can just like mix them up, get closer a little bit more safely. Oh, yeah. So there's that. And the first B and B, pretty easy. So you just do the 5K close S 5H, and then the Rekka. So you'll know you do the close H if you see the headbutt.
Oh yeah. Because if you do the far one,
that into that does not combo.
It does not combo. So you have to make sure you do.
I believe so.
Yeah, but the nice thing about it is because 5K moves you so far forward,
you're most likely gonna get it.
It's almost always hits. Yeah. Boom. There you go.
And most likely, even if you do just get the far slash into that, like most people won't punish you for it.
Right.
I mean, maybe they'll match the throw because they see you doing the 5H into the.
Oh no, I don't think you can do it because this is a combo. You can't do anything to that.
Oh yeah.
So you would have to do something in between those buttons.
Oh, that's
just
true.
Not gonna happen. Basically, like maybe you can uppercut in between the buttons, but that's just.
Yeah. So most likely you're not gonna get punished for it. So so that's a good combo. And then if you want to be extra safe, just because.
Is that really a good block string?
Oh no, the 2D.
Oh, I see. Right.
There's a second.
This is okay. Yeah.
Just in case you get the. I think it's just in case if you get the. Check if the far slash into 2D works. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, depending on the distance, because if you're close enough, usually if you accidentally get far S, then you can go into the sweep.
That move is safe on block as well, right?
I think so.
So just jump afterwards?
It's like minus like 1.
Oh, okay.
Minus
it's a little
2 or
minus.
3.
It's a little minus. Yeah. Okay. But then a good block string is what do you have here? Oh,
like
interesting.
5K close S and 2S.
Then whiff.
2S.
Really? So, 2S. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, because if you recover so fast, you can just start doing stuff again.
That move is fast. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then you frame trap them.
Okay.
Yeah, the recovery like the distance for that 2S is like really bad, but like
inadvertently gives them good frame traps.
Yeah, so like so I tried to press the button right there. It's like what?
Yeah. Okay, got it.
So it's really good.
Okay.
It's just really good for like mixing up the pressure and just like making people scared. It's like, what is he gonna do?
And I guess this is -1 on block.
Yeah. So I guess unless you like make it obvious, like so do the string.
Oh, to just block it, right?
So even if I do that, I can't even throw it. So it's really good.
Okay. Interesting. I did not know about this.
Yeah.
Button.
So I messaged Fu like for that specifically, and then it's like that's one of the things you want to do. It's like wow, that's really cool. You would never know that unless you talk to a Leo player.
Right. Yeah. Okay. What's a good cheap tactic?
Sonic Boom YRC, and then just do that.
Woo!
Because most people are not gonna block that properly or punish it properly. Because I think the answer for it is most likely like just throw on reaction. Because you're probably gonna expect them to do that run if they do it, especially if they do it in neutral.
Right.
So, but
that's where I start throwing in my YRC.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, and then you block, and it's like, oh man.
Right.
So it's really good. It's still really good.
Yeah, and also Leo is a cheap tactic.
Unga baby.
Yeah, that's where that stupid meme.
But honestly, he's not that easy to use because like when you're in this stance, like if you feel really vulnerable,
right?
Because it's unless you know what you're doing with the strings and like stuff. Because like I play like a day 2 Leo, and like when I play with him, it's like I can get away with some stuff, but like I don't feel effective with him.
Right.
You know? So he definitely takes some work to get up his effectiveness.
Okay.
But like simple, like he has a like small set of moves and really like straightforward game plan, so I think that's why it makes him really fun and easy to use.
Right.
So I definitely recommend him.
It's like I said, I mean, the reason why I liked playing Cammy and Super was because I liked Tiger Knee Cannon Strike because it just kept you in. I like that pressure, so it's kind of why I wanted to play Leo, because I think I would just have too much fun with this back turn and then, you know, counters or, you know, go for hard reads and then go for
and he also has a weird follow-up with his H normals. If you hit the H,
yeah. I think is it only on whiff or? Yeah,
so that has armor.
Yeah, it's only on whiff, so jump at me.
No, I think it works on hit.
Oh, it's just late. I see. Okay.
Yeah. And then the only things you could cancel out of it are the H moves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's like I do that,
then I can do.
Then do like crouch X, crouch.
Probably
2S is probably the 2H is probably the normal you want to go for. So because if I get that and you get a counter hit, then you get a big damage.
Then you get all sorts of craziness.
But that's like some high level tactics that you got to understand.
It's also off of slash too. You can do it. So.
Oh really? I didn't know about that.
So block really quick. Ooh, I have to do far slash. Yeah, like that.
I don't know. So there's some weird stuff that you can.
I don't see a lot of people use this that much.
I've only seen Fu use it, honestly, and he knows how to use it. It's scary. It's like, wow, how do you even know?
I just know that like it can be decent. Like if someone jumps over you when you try to do this, so jump over me when I try to do that. So, and then I can try to counter it maybe. Yeah, see like that or something. So.
But and then high level tactic for him. I should scroll up a little bit. So I think we got the block strings and then the high level tactic.
Is the dash cancel?
Yeah. So this came after we did one of the tutorials, and someone was telling us to view this video that he told us about, and then it's like, wow, this is some cool tech. So basically, what you do is you dash. And then
charge, and then dash, and then use that window to do the special move to get forward a little bit, and then throw
you
the
get extra
move.
Distance, basically.
See, like if he's a full screen away, I can't hit him with this, but if I dash first, now
it's technically full screen now. But also it works with the running slash move too. So so it gives it makes because the momentum gives him an extra push for the run. So you can go full screen with it. So it's really useful. So basically it's dash canceling.
So if I just do it normally from full screen away, it misses like that. But so this one you do quarter circle forward, tap forward, and then hit punch. And then hit heavy slash, I should say. Hard slash. So go. Like
so it's just a little really big boost in distance. So it's really cool. I forgot the name of the guy who made the tech. Like he showed us a video of it, and then it was like, whoa, this is really cool.
Yeah, Pack Strife says, I'm totally going back to Johnny and Revelator. Oh, 100%. Like, the hardest thing about this game, honestly, for me, is Potemkin's bad. So that's a character that I like, but he's not good. So it's hard for me to learn the game because I just get beat up. Because every time we play against Fu and Beautiful Dude and all these guys who are super good. So it's hard for me to learn. So then I try to learn Sin. And I don't feel like I can get attached to him. But when Johnny comes out,
I mean, this is one of those games where like character loyalty was pretty big because like I played Eno in Plus R or like in the previous version, and I was like, like maybe I'll try a different character when I come into this. It's like no, she's just so cool. I like her as a character, so it's like it makes sense that. If you have a character that you've used before, like you want to stick with them in this coming version. So it sucked for like a lot of the other players that didn't have their characters come back.
Dude, if Johnny is bottom tier, that'll be just the experience that I've had my whole Johnny life post reload. So.
I understand. I'm actually worried about if Jacko is going to be a bad character.
She's really interesting.
She doesn't look good, but like she might be one of those characters where it's going to take like 4 months. and then she's gonna be like, wow, this character's cheap.
Right.
We didn't find this shit until like we were supposed to, and then now we have to wait for the next version to nerf her or something.
Right. Weapon X. That's basically, he does Wolverine super, which I always think is funny because Saberwolf kind of has this move. Sabretooth. Sabretooth in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and he looks like Sabretooth. He's always reminded me because he's got the big giant bushy hair.
He's got the mane. Yeah, but the people to watch out for, definitely Fu. Dude, he is. Yeah. I think he's the best.
More so than Zidane?
I don't know, like, because it's a toss-up between him and Zidane.
Because Zidane was placing top 2 at a lot of events in the East Coast, in the Easy Coast, you know.
The Easy Coast? Damn, shots fired. Come see us at Evo, dog. But, like, yeah, so, I don't know, like Zidane's a very, like, he's a wild, like, they're very different styles, and Fu, I feel like he's very calculated wild, you know, it's like he'll pick like the best option most of the time. And it's like, so I'd like to see like how far they get in their own brackets and see how they do. But definitely among them two, I would say it's Fu and Zidane are like the top 2 in America. And like I got from
Axis?
Fu, Axis
actually, it's probably Kira Ahegao or something like that.
Kira Ahegao, is his name on Twitter. So like, apparently he's a good. I haven't seen him play honestly, but like, you know, if Fu recommends him, like I would definitely not go against his word.
He also has Tasty Steve listed here.
Steve is there. That's it, bro. He did really well. CEO.
He got top 8 at CEO. Yeah, and then in Europe, Fox. Yeah, that's it. Kira Ahegao. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bears.
Fox, the top KOF player. He plays.
Oh, really?
That's who he is from Europe.
Cool.
So Frenchman.
And then in Japan, Ein is really good.
So yeah, Leo, super fun, super easy. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, actually, that's right. That's what you see a lot of people do. Once they finish this,
they go straight into
they do the follow up,
the running slash.
Right. And then it gets behind them, and then they're in position for the mix-up.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the corner, basically.
Yeah. And it's perfectly
I always think that's
up.
a spin kick move for some reason. That's why I keep messing it up. But yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so that's some of the characters. We got a couple more left to go. But like, yeah, so like for these ones, like we said in the previous versions, these are just super basic rundowns, like to see like, oh, you know, what's this character about?
It's not supposed to be high level play by any stretch of the imagination that we're teaching here.
There's a lot of resources online, and we wanted to make sure we shouted out these players too, and then like provide their Twitter handles so you can ask them directly, because a lot of these guys are like, they're totally down to just say, hey, you know, like what do I do for this matchup, or you know, what's a, you know, maybe don't ask them too much about combos or something, because you can look that up.
Yeah.
Most likely these guys are looking at the same combo videos that you guys are looking up, or they're making up their own stuff too. So like, you know, watch them play, you know, steal their tech, their tech. You know, like that's the number one way to start learning a character, is to steal like somebody's like play style basically, and then after you reach a certain level, then you can start adapting your own play style into it. So because there's a certain base level that you want to get to for each character, and like all these top players, you know, utilize that base level. So yeah, there's that. And then you know, if you have any questions, you could ask us, and we can direct you to people, or we can try to answer stuff ourselves. So like that's the fun thing about the fighting game community. It's like we all talk to each other about like learning. We're always learning every day about new stuff. You know, it's like you know, tech with Leo, or like tech with like you know, like other characters to see like this is a tech to watch out for. You know, that just came out. You know, like that new tech that came out with the YRC Option Select. It's like, damn, that's so sick, and everybody has to know about it. Otherwise, you're gonna get blown up by it.
So angry about that.
And honestly, you can't fix it.
Where's the new Potemkin tech that makes him super cheap?
Nope, somebody's gotta figure it out. But yeah, but that's what's cool about the fighting game stuff.
Right.
It's like that's what I think that's one thing I like about it, because it's like it gets everyone to talk to each other, and like that's where a big part of the community aspect comes in. It's like, oh, you know, this is what we got to do to fight against the Japanese, or this is what we got to know about in order to like you know, build each other's characters up and stuff. It's like, because like right now I'm trying to do like a lot of matchup data for like basic like how to blow up certain strings.
Right,
and stuff.
right. Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to make it public on the forums just to make sure that like I want to see all my all
brethren,
my
yeah.
brethren and sisters do well with him. And it's like, yeah, dude,
Right.
that I totally like wrote about this tech. So there's one piece of tech that I found recently against Ramlethal.
Mm-hmm.
Her 5P. If I do 6P against it, it beats it completely. I'm like, what?
What, with Eno?
Yeah, so if Ram does 5P and I do
dang.
6P against it, it'll just go right through it. It's like, whoa! Because you see a lot of Rams do like 5PPP and then PPP. They run up and do that because I see that. It's like, okay, well, how do I beat this? I'm just like trying every button. And it's like 6P just makes it like whiff completely. It's like, whoa! So yeah, that kind of stuff. You guys, figure it out, share it. It's fun stuff for everybody. So yeah, any last words for this segment for today?
The only thing I can really say is that hopefully next week on Monday we can try to finish off the last 4 characters.
Yeah, I think Monday is doable.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. So yeah, definitely on Monday what we'll do. Hang on a second, let me get here really quick. So on Monday we'll go for the last 4 characters, which are Venom, Ramlethal, Zato, and Bedman.
I know a lot about this character.
That's good. That's good.
Because
You
of
played
GC Yoshi all the time.
Right, yeah.
He's so good.
Dude, Ramlethal's fun too. I really like this character.
I hate this character.
Actually, I want to try something really cool.
I hate her so much.
Do you really?
Oh my god, I hate her.
Who do you play that uses Ramlethal a lot?
No, I don't know. Like I haven't really played like a certain. I've played against Kusanagi from. I don't know if he's still in Mexico, but he's the net play god, and he's so good.
Gotcha,
oh my
gotcha,
gosh!
gotcha.
Like I remember like when Ram first came out to the consoles, like they had that joke about her being in like a wheelchair, like he had like 17 like 50 game win streaks. I was like, where's the wheelchair? I don't see this wheelchair. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just see what kind of, because remember they added more buffer, the dash buffer in this one, right?
Oh, like like the air dash buffer.
Or the ground, is it only air dash?
No, a ground buffer too.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it helps. They add a little buffer to do the dashes, so.
Yeah, so it's a little easier than before. Oops. Yeah.
Not too fast, but it's whatever. But.
Yeah, she's really fun.
So yeah.
I just like the way she looks. Dude, that new Ramlethal figure that's coming out.
Oh yeah,
dude,
that looks nice.
I'm getting
that looks
that.
nice.
I'm getting that for sure. I'm trying to build up my Guilty Gear figure collection here because
switch them out every now and again.
I'm just gonna add them all. I'm gonna see if I can find stands for them to stand on and stuff like that. So, because there's really right now there's only 3 really good Guilty Gear figures out there. There's the Alter Dizzy. There's the Soul that they just came out with, and they're doing a Kai next, and then that Ramlethal figure.
It looks nice, especially since like she said the swords and
it's
the
such a really cool action pose. Yeah, exactly. So.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go. So this is the start right here. Boom. I haven't got a chance to put it together.
Nice.
So.
Oh, you got to put it together. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It has the wings on it. So this is the altar figure.
That's pretty cool.
This is a really cool figure.
That's really nice
really
too.
Nice Dizzy. So this will be up on the back at some point in time. So one second.
Okay.
Find an opportunity to set that up.
So I guess I want to shout some of my stuff out.
Yeah,
so I guess
for sure.
Follow me at Choysauce85. That's CHOY sauce 85. And also I started doing guitar lessons again. So I mean.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah.
You've gotten back to that. Okay.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to find a different job, but
right.
like in the meantime I'm doing guitar lessons. So if anybody wants guitar lessons, I'm mad legit. I have a degree in classical guitar, and also I do online lessons. So like distance is not an issue because like I've taught long enough where like I can just tell people what to do, and then like I can probably tell what they're doing or like picture what they're seeing. I don't have to like physically be there to like teach certain things. So if you guys want some online lessons, hit me up on the Twitters.
Dude, every time I talk to you, I keep saying I want to take lessons from you, dude. I need
Now's your chance.
I would love to learn to play the guitar.
Yeah, I also teach ukulele too, like basic ukulele. So
really?
that's also a fun instrument. Like I definitely, in terms of like saying like like if you're we're talking about like beginning characters to
Right,
learn. A beginning instrument, definitely I would say ukulele is probably one of the easiest instruments to learn.
Okay.
Like basic ukulele. So
yeah, I mean, what's your YouTube channel?
my YouTube is Henry Choi Music, but I haven't posted much on it lately. I also do try to do streams on Wednesday nights for me playing like video game music and classical guitar. So that's twitch.tv/Choysauce, CHOY sauce. So,
okay. Yeah,
so
but definitely check it out because you have some like the Final Fantasy songs that you did and stuff like that. You did like the Eyes on Me.
Yeah, that one's probably my most popular video.
Yeah, that one's really good. It's really good. It's really super good. I mean, I'm not just saying that. Like, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, I worked really hard on that one.
I still want you to do it one day, and then I'll sing with it. There you go.
Oh damn.
Dude, I don't know if I can because that song is actually too high. You'd have to learn a lower key for it.
Just get the bust out the lyrics.
Falsetto voice. I can do the falsetto voice, but yeah, there you go. So, all right. Okay, so Monday we'll try to finish this out because I want to get this before Evo for sure because Evo almost 1,000 players.
Oh man, it's gonna be so hype.
Right.
And then we also have the 3v3 for the Arc Revo qualifier.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if it's gonna be streamed. I'm pretty sure it'll be streamed, but that's gonna be a big thing. Like everybody's gonna be fighting for that pass, and it's only U.S. So like, even the Japanese that come over, they're not allowed to participate in the 3v3. So it's U.S. only. So
I can't remember the whole. Yeah, I can't remember the whole thing. But I mean, yeah, that's really unfortunate for guys like Marlon Pie. Yeah, that's that situation.
Like,
but
I'm sure you guys can talk about it on the Tuesday show or something.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
did. We already did. We did this last week. Yeah.
So I have a feeling it's not. I don't know. I'm just not.
Markman actually talked to them about it.
Oh,
they
really?
can't do anything about it. Yeah, Markman actually talked directly to them and was like, "Can you make this exception?" They're like, "They can't do it."
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe next year they can change the rules a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they even said that it's already almost to the point where they almost couldn't have even done the tournament. So like the fact that it's even there in the first place, so last second, we should be happy enough.
That we have a qualifier.
Right.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like you can't foresee things like this,
right.
So it's like maybe they can think about what to do for next year, and then just adjust the rules or whatever. So like sorry,
it's unfortunate.
But but it's dope that we have a 3v3 qualifier and like
for sure.
So
and I know right now there's a lot of people who are having trouble finding teams and stuff like that. So I don't know if there's a central location for people to go find teams.
Maybe there'll be like a Dust Loop thread. Hopefully someone can start that or something.
Okay,
so.
Cool. Alrighty then. Well, that is that's it, I guess, for today. The only reason why we have to stop now is because I need to wake up early tomorrow and like do a bunch of stuff and travel and everything like that. So for the vacation weekend. So, but yeah, Monday we'll try to finish this whole thing and get right back into the last 4 characters.
Yeah.
So cool. Again.
All right.
At Choysauce85, at jchensor, at UltraChenTV. So cool.
All right. Catch you
Peace,
guys later.
guys.